Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Scarlett. Hi, Loie. Is this the only time I get to see you? Morning, Jennifer. Annie. Are you surprised, Daddy? If I shocking you? Oh, I don't like the way the background looks with this. What is everyone doing? I decided to go live because I'm up, can't sleep, and why not? And I was curious how many people would show up and who else isn't sleeping. And I keep saying you have to do more pop-ups, more lives, and I never do, so I just decided to do it. Yes, always an angel, Scarlett. Always an angel. My sleep has been beyond wonky lately. Last week, I slept 22 hours, then I was up, and then I slept 20 hours, and then I was up, and then I slept another 20 hours. Last night, I actually had a normal 8 hours of sleep, and now tonight I couldn't sleep again. Cranberries. Like, just eating cranberries? Yeah, I can put in some hours when I crash. I go through this every few months where I have a really hard time sleeping. And then when I do sleep, I crash hard for a long time. And then I get off that weird schedule and sleep normally. And then I'll crash again hard and can't sleep, then crash and can't sleep. Happens every couple months for me. Of course, you had to have a few peas. I know cranberries make your system clean, but I've never heard of somebody just eating cranberries. I know you can buy them, but yeah, no. I love my cranberry juice, Scarlett. I drink a cranberry apple and ginger ale cocktail every day. But yeah, not straight up cranberries. Yes, such an angel, but she wants to talk about peeing. If you go to her channel, you can watch her pee. But she's an angel. What are you using as a? Aw, is that for Cody? That's a Kodiak bear, isn't it? You're such a sweetheart, Lovey. You're still not an angel, though. No matter how many times you try to steal Kathy's crown, you were no angel. That's super sweet, Lovey. Oh, dried cranberries. Okay. I can kind of get that. I still couldn't, but yeah, that makes more sense. I would think eating cranberries whole as is would be very tart. Very. That's super awesome. I love that. That's super sweet. I miss her. I sure do. Good morning, Chris. Yeah, this isn't anything, definitely not doing an auction. Just quick chat. Who knows how long I'll be on? Could be 5 minutes, could be 2 hours. I just wanted to see who else was crazy to be up at this time. I know some of y'all West Coasters are just getting ready to go to bed. And some East Coasters are just getting up. And some of us haven't slept yet. Larry! Please! Good morning, Larry. Kevin was live last night, Larry, and we got to talking about you. I think he misses you. Hey, Stats. I appreciate you coming and giving me a thumbs up. I tried to nap. I tried to sleep. Did it work? So here I am. Maybe I can keep y'all company until Larry goes live. I can't get over this. It brought a tear to my eye. They're close to falling out. So I love it. Love it, love it. I feel you. I can get delirious without tripping. Just, 12 hours from now, y'all, if I'm anywhere, I'm going to be delirious if I haven't slept yet. So I might as well have taken a hit of acid. I got a lot to do today, too. I got to invoice a chip. And I think this is special privileged information. I think me and Tania are going to do a live tonight because there's no Big Barn tonight. But that's to be determined yet because I may also pass out at 6 o'clock at night. I don't know. Yeah, no, me and Tania talked about it. I asked her because I told her Big Barn's not on tonight, Monday night. How about you do a pop-up with me? So we may or may not. If I'm awake, we're doing it. Unless she cancels on me instead. Right, Stats? I agree. Yeah, I left the live emoji thing going because we're not auctioning. So the live reaction is cool. Otherwise, it'd be gone. The thing gets in the way of auctions. Summer holiday. What holiday is it, Scarlet Day? Meaning vacation, summer vacation, or it's a holiday? Can y'all hear Leo? I rubbed off on him pretty badly. He's not sleeping either. Late summer. Y'all just don't have to work in the late summer? Or you took the time off? So has anybody gone to any end of the summer fairs yet? I know some places have them throughout the summer, but ours only comes at the last 2 weeks of September, or October, I mean. I can't talk. At the end of August, we get a couple fairs. But that's it. Locally, all the kids go back to school next week, right after Labor Day. Which Liam's not excited about because he won't be able to stay up late anymore. Oh, our state fair is different. Our state fair is actually going on right now and last week. It lasts like 2 weeks, our state fair. My daughter's boyfriend, who travels for work, had to go to Syracuse. and was unable to find any sleeping arrangements. All the hotels within 50-mile radius of where he was working, motels, hotels, and even Super 8s were all booked. He had to drive really far just to get a place to sleep. Of next week, Larry? Or this week? Right after Labor Day? We've had a really chill summer here in New York. Well, at least upstate. It's been weird. Like, I'm used to it being between like 88 and 99 this time of year. So humid you can't breathe. And it's been low 70s. It's just so crazy. This week, okay. So you guys go out 1 week before Labor Day. Gotcha. I remember when Larry used to drive the bus. Now I remember that. He'd come on lives when he was on break, just chilling in his bus. Tell me, Larry, do you miss the kids? Yeah, that makes sense for you, Annie, because it's so damn hot in Texas. Good morning, Lisa. When you used to drive the Flintstone mobile? You mean when Larry used to drive it? It's our resident dinosaur, don't forget. Dino is his second cousin removed. So we have a fair, Columbia County Fair, which is we call it Chatham Fair. We have the Altamont Fair, which is in a different county, and the Rhinebeck Fair, which is a different county, but they're not too far from me. There's Scotticoke, but they're all different weeks. None of them are on at the same time. Eric, holy shit! How have you been, you crazy head? I know, right? I'm never on at this time. I'm usually up at this time. At least every other day I'm up around this time. But I never go live. I decided to stop that. Kevin gave me some motivation by going live today, well, late night. So I was like, you know what? I should just start doing this more often. Fairs are so damn expensive now, too, though, so we only go to one. I like to go to the Altamont because it's $20 to get in, and it gets you a free wristband for the rides. So that's cheap. Really cheap. $20. And you just got to pay for food and stuff if you want it, but it's also the same week my daughter's birthday, and lately she's been going to the ocean every year for her birthday, so we've been missing it. But we'll go to the Chatham Fair this weekend. But it's like $15 to get in and another $25 for the wristband. It's ridiculous. So expensive. You have country favors? And what are you doing with those country favors, Lisa? Last year I took him to the fair. Well, we take him every year. And I only brought $100 with me, cash. And I ended up having to go to the ATM to get more out. It wasn't enough. It's just insanity. My favorite thing of the fair, the food. There are certain things I have to get every time I go. Who else has to have a staple thing? Like, the first thing I always have to get is French fries, but not just fries. They gotta have the malt vinegar with them. Malt vinegar with salt. Mm. Then after the fries, I go for some fried mushrooms with ranch dressing. Then you gotta go get a fried Twinkie. I always get cotton candy and fried dough. And before I leave, I always make sure to get my steak and cheese, and then sausage and peppers and onions. Must. And then when I get home, I eat it. Yeah, no Vegemite. I'm good, Scarlett. I'm good. We used to have the Vegemite spray when I worked as a waitress. And if you came and ordered like a bacon, egg, and cheese, everything got cooked in the microwave. Well, they made the bacon, it was pre-cooked. The bacon was pre-cooked in the oven in the back, but then you microwave it to heat it up. But for the eggs, you spray Vegemite in the bowl and then crack 2 eggs and mix them up for scrambled and then throw them in the microwave. Yeah, county. So you're not doing country favors, you mean county fairs? Come on, y'all, help me keep talking. This is hard to be up here by yourself and just talk, 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 talk. Ew, Lisa. Well, I mean, it's the same as waitressing. It's constant go, go, go. Hot, gross, sweaty, annoying customers. Come on, Scarlett, they entertain me. Yeah, prices are just insane on everything. You can go to the grocery store, buy 5 items, and you spend $100. It's insanity. I actually went to Walmart last week. I had a $50 gift card. And I was like, okay, I'll probably spend maybe $30 on my own cash. I was not planning on it. I wanted to stay in that 50. Didn't want to spend any money. I got to the register. I said, okay, I'm definitely going over. Maybe $30. Yeah, no. I went over 80. Never go grocery shopping with a certain amount of money and not keep track of what things cost. Because you will walk out spending way more. Thinking you won't, but you will. Eric, are you on the road? Did you leave already? It's okay if you did. Good morning, Kyle. Kyle, I haven't gone to bed yet. Instead of sleep, I said, screw it. Let me get a cup of coffee and go live. See who else is awake. Good morning. You getting ready for work, Pam? Now that's weird. I'm not starting anything, and I'm not trying to start a rumor. However, Kyle just came in the chat telling him he's getting ready to go to bed. And then 2 seconds later, Pam shows up. No, I'm joking, y'all. I know there's something going on there. But that was crazy timing right there. That was funny. It's crazy when things like that happen. For those that don't know, Kyle mods for Pam and for Mr. Buys a Lot. Now, Scarlett Day, don't let me catch you repeating that silliness anywhere, or I'm going to really hurt you. She's getting ready for work right now. All right, Larry, go enjoy your nap. I'll see you in an hour and a half. Maybe. Oh, we working today. Gotcha. It's a Monday, Kyle. Oh, not at all, Pam? Need to catch up on shipping too? Or you just want a break? Are you YouTubed out? Kyle, you can come mod for me if you're worried about being left out from the modding situation. If you miss it, you can come mod for me. Oh, that's happening this week? Awesome. I was going to let you do it. I'm not going to be on until Victoria's on. Are you kidding me? You still go on at 7, right, Larry? Yeah, he was traveling just a few days ago. Was at a live of ours and was actually on the road. Oh my, wow. Wissy, you're still awake. You've been quiet in the chat, Wes, so I didn't know you were awake still. I figured you went to bed. Trust me, if she was awake, she'd be here. I think Brian said he's not doing any auctions too, right? And it figures too, because this is the week, JJ is still on vacation today and tomorrow. I think he comes back Wednesday. He'll be there Thursday. So, yeah. It figures the same week y'all are taking a break. JJ's not around. Oh, thanks, Larry. I appreciate it. I bet you are, Wes. Is that what you do every day? Just say it. Wait, you're editing it yourself? So proud of you, Wes. Me and Haley will be doing Tuesday morning. And JJ will be back Thursday. Kyle's got to go through, what do you call it? Body withdrawals. Me and Tania do a pop-up tonight. You can come mod for us, Kyle. Just saying. Just in case my dear friend Wes is knocked out by then. Good morning, everybody. Got a whole 11 people in here. I wasn't expecting big numbers. I figured maybe 5. That's a fun one to do, Kyle. I used to mod his auctions. Hi, Renee. Good morning. We should, but you shouldn't. Why are you up then? If we should all be sleeping, why are you up? Come watch me on YouTube so I get the watch hours. Wes, it's only 3:30 in the morning there. You might as well go to sleep for 6 hours. I haven't slept yet, so I get it. It's 4:33 for you. It's 3:33 for Wes. $100,000 pieces of clothing. Yuck. Just yuck. You like selling clothes. Yuck. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you like doing it. I know you do sell clothes a lot. But yeah, no, thank you. Not my cup of tea, unless I have to. Congratulations. Now bring your ass to YouTube. Oh, Lisa, I do not miss them days at all. Liam gets up on his own, gets ready, and goes to school on his own. Very cool, Pam. I was heavy into those clothes then. Heavy. It doesn't mean you can't come to YouTube. You can stay on mute. How are you on mute? Wait, that makes no sense. You're clearly hearing me. So what is it different on Facebook versus YouTube? Your excuses don't work with me, Lovey. Oh my gosh, did y'all come across any Avirex? I remember the puffer jackets. I used to have quite a few. This still makes no sense at all. You're on your phone in bed. Why do you have to get up in order to go on YouTube? This is not clicking with me. Seeing all the texts from Pam or in the chat? Who are you not seeing, Kyle? Okay, that I get. Tamaja was a bitch to get to go to school. So yeah, I still had to do that in high school with her as well. So it sucks. I'm telling you, Renee, it makes no sense. So you're allowed to be on YouTube in bed, but you're not allowed. I mean, you're allowed to be on Facebook in bed, but you're not allowed to be on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I keep plopping it up on my screen because she's on Facebook. That's why I'm telling her to come over here. There she is. You're a nut. She's a nut, y'all. Yeah, probably 99% of that y'all are going to end up listing because you're going to get way better prices for it. Although I don't know what Brian's crowd is into nowadays. They like all that clothing from the 90s. They do. He's Gucci. Do you know, I still have to do that live to show y'all the stuff I brought back from my storage unit. One day, eventually. Oh, okay, cool, Pam. Yeah, that's smart. What does sex, drugs, and rock and roll have to do with anything right now? Yeah, he knew I was talking to you. He just didn't see your comments. And that's because Facebook comments don't show up in the YouTube stream, but it shows up in StreamYard. Oh, gotcha, Pam. Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, for sure. And Brian's Hercules, and his insane jokes. Yeah. Scarlet Day, what time is it there? I always forget time difference. $10:40 a.m. or p.m. You're only okay. Yeah. You're only 5 hours ahead of me. Okay. And you're just willfully eating dried cranberries at 10:30 in the morning. Okay. We knew you weren't a rat type, but hopefully I'll still be awake in a few hours. I want to go create some chaos in Victoria's chat. Yes, Pam's here. Pam. Come on, every time I go to Victoria's chat, I always create chaos. You know I do. I enjoy it. It's fun. And I mean it in a good way. I'm not saying I'm trying to be a bitch. No, I always have a way of making Victoria's best come out. That's what we'll say. That's because you do it wrong, Scarlett. You have to find a way to make her not think she's about to read it, and she will. I'm packing my tube. I didn't think you could hear that. Damn. No, for real. I love Victoria. But I always have, we have fun. And she tends to be a little more silly when I'm around. Robin has that effect on her, too. What time am I? I'm on right now, Kyle. I know, you mean the auction. If we actually follow through with it, and that's depending on whether or not I'm awake, I'm going to say 8 Eastern. Ding! Bueller. Yes. Glad nobody was. But sweetheart, Jacksonville is big. Be very, very crazy to know someone. Rhonda, wig time is it? I am letting the dog out. Are you on? What the fuck? It's 2:30 here. It is 5:45 a.m. I haven't slept yet, and I decide, what the fuck, why not? Yes, Pam's really in here. And Pam knows me. It's like she's trying to not only promote herself, but promote me as a mod. So cute. I love it. Kyle, I have your phone number, silly. Remember when we modded together and I was like, give me your number? Make it easier for us to contact each other during the auction? No, not at all, Carolyn. Not at all. And, oh, by the way, Carolyn, good morning, good night, whichever one it is for you. Pam's not going. She's getting ready for work. Renee wants instant reaction. She wants instant gratification. You have to instantly see her, instantly reply to her, or she gets antsy. Renee, email her, Lovey. Contact her, messenger, text her. Renee's not needy at all. That's why I love her so much. If we had video reaction, in the chat, she would, make a video of herself going, waving really frantically, like, hello, I'm here. Pay attention to me. I love you, Renee. Why are you confused, Caroline? Pam is off the market for a few weeks. Good night, Kyle. Okay, Kyle, we'll do. I won't call, though. I'll text. I hate calling people. I don't like talking on the phone. I used to talk on the phone all the time. Be yelled at to get off the phone so that somebody else could use the phone in the house. Now, I'll talk on lives, but not on the phone. Pam, I hope you don't have to cancel again when it's your turn to come back on Big Barn. I was so excited. And JJ comes on 2 minutes before we go live, and they had to cancel. I was like, what? We were going to have a fun night. We still had a fun night. JJ got twisted. Gosh. That was in the fun night. And to be fair, he didn't know that was going to happen. He didn't intend for that to happen. And thankfully, he didn't get out of control. It went smoothly. And Facebook, I could Rhonda what Rhonda was saying, and YouTube, not a word. Ugh, that sucks, Pam. At least it was just the flu, though. New strain of COVID going around and hitting people hard right now. Are you talking to me? Because if you are, it'd be kind of hard since I don't have your phone number.
What's the other lyrics, Mom? It was like, I'm your side guest, Mom.
Side guest?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It's like side star, side guest. I don't care anymore.
Oh.
Is it? That was my sister's house that had hot dogs. Whatever.
That's what was going on. Gotcha. Now see, all she had to do was tell me that. I wonder if there's closed captioning for this.
Wow.
Nope. Sure isn't. Because it's live, I guess, huh?
Oh. Are you still good? Nice.
Butter. Just leave it alone.
Butter? I have butter. Mom, why can't I give some people like entertainment for like a little while when I'm making a hot dog?
Will you stop before you get hot dog juice all over the place? Not those. Do not use those. Sorry, yo. Apologies.
See?
Squeezing open a hot dog bag. And then tries to use my good scissors.
Ah!
You have to get ready for school, Renee?
I don't.
Eric said good morning. Annie said, oh, Scarlett said, hey, side guest. Annie said, Liam means co-host. Wes just said hello.
My socks are small.
We'd see flamingos? Okay. Hot dog, daisy dog. I did that too. So at 2:00, Kevin went live. So we were chatting with him. And then they, of course, he brought up s'mores, and that was it for me. I decided I need to eat something.
S'mores?
And then I got everybody in the chat hungry. And Kevin ended up ending the live, pissed off at me because I told him about a whole bunch of yummy foods that come from Slovenia. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But this man had never heard of toast with butter and cinnamon sugar sprinkled on it.
What?
How are you from New York City, grow up in an Italian neighborhood, and not know what cinnamon sugar toast is?
Cinnamon sugar toast.
Good morning, Anna.
Oh, do you want me to make some of that? Do you want me to make that for you?
No.
Really? How many syrup though?
Right, Lisa? But it blew my mind because he's a New Yorker and grew up with nothing but Italians in New York City. So it just blows my mind he's never heard of it. So I ended up actually, before that conversation, I had a cinnamon raisin. That's what created the conversation. He talked about s'mores. I said, okay, I'm making an English muffin toasted with butter, cinnamon raisin English muffin. And that threw him for a loop. So we started talking about foods, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, he likes it, but sometimes it's better to pick the raisins out. He likes it without the raisins. He likes raisins, but he likes it without the raisins. He picks them out. He said, it tastes really good. I was like, oh, you like cinnamon raisin, and you would absolutely love potizza. And he didn't know what potizza was, so he looked it up and was in love. He even is thinking about ordering it from some bakery in Colorado. And I'm not allowed to tell Wes what the name of the bakery is because he said if Wes gets to it before he does, he's going to be really mad at me. So anyway, yeah. And if y'all don't know what potizza is, it's an amazing dessert bread from Slovenia, made
Have I had?
from Slovenia, and it's just mind-blowingly good. Yeah, we start after Labor Day here. We don't end till like the last week, second to last week of June. We don't even have air conditioning in our schools because of that. But our winters are hard, so that's why our schedule is different from y'all's. And our summer doesn't start till late, so And she didn't hear anything I just said, so it doesn't even matter.
I just took some little photos.
Get your food. Go eat it. I need fresh coffee. Mine's getting cold. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay. I should start doing this like once a week. I'm not going to do it every time a week because y'all get bored of me. And there's only so much you can talk about before you start stumbling on yourself. And if I did this every time I was awake in the middle of the night, I'd run out of shit to talk about. Okay, I lied. I'd never run out of things to talk about, but you would get bored of me. Problem is, Carol Ann, I was about to call you Renee. I'm so sorry, but I saw Re. The problem with me is it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And even if I wanted to lay down right now, I wouldn't be able to sleep. So I love coffee, and I could drink probably 6 cups back to back and go straight to sleep when I'm tired. So that's not really keeping me up. What's keeping me up is not being able to sleep. You'd be right, but I don't feel like answering that because you can't hear me. Yep, same here. Oh wait, what did you say? Why am I trying? Oh yeah, we already talked about that. How would you like me to bore you to sleep? I don't sing. I'm not reading a good night. You know what? I'll read Lawrence Fishburne. Go the fuck to sleep. Bye, Eric. Have a great day, Eric. Blah 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 blah. Does everybody here know about Eric's Metalworks? He does awesome shit, y'all. I showed my daughter and she wants to get a fire pit. And I'm like, well, you're paying for it because that's not going to be cheap. We go from September to June. And we have like 15 snow days. So if we don't use them all, which we usually do, if we don't use them all, they'll get extra days for vacation for spring break. If we use them all up and have to use and use more than the 15 days, they take away from the kids' spring break. Right, Carol Ann? For sure. Every night, all night long. But that was different because everybody was stir crazy and mentally just blown away. So, like, what else was there to do? You stay up all night and talk. Hi, Levy. Twice in one night. Boy, am I a lucky girl. No, they cannot. How y'all stay up all night? Very easily. You just do. Did you have normal? No, well, your life was still normal during COVID, wasn't it, Eric? Didn't you still do you? Or were you in lockdown too? I don't remember. When you first started coming around. Well, I know that's silly. I just mean, like, did COVID affect you like it did others, where you had to stay home? You go stir crazy. Some people went to TikToks and others went to YouTube and found this little community. Crazy. It's funny because we were just talking about that as well, about how different the our YouTube community is now compared to 3 years ago. You did work every day. Gotcha. See, I don't want to say your life was normal, but you still had a normal working environment, whereas the rest of us were stuck inside. So we found things to occupy us. And like I said, some went to TikTok, and then there was us. But the atmosphere, the interactions, everything was very different then. Just crazy how much it's changed in 3 years. The auctions were crazy. Like, it's just insane how much has changed in 3 years. It was between Robin and Kevin and the other crazies. Yep. And some people that will never be named again, for sure. But there was also a lot more drama then too, Caroline. Yeah, not gonna happen, Renee. Not like it was. Mandates my ass. They might try to push it, but it's going to be a lot tougher this go round than it was when it first happened. I got yelled at by my daughter the other day. There's new strains going around. Are you going to take the vaccine now? I was like, nope, not going to happen. She started yelling at me. I'm like, still not going to happen. It's fun when your daughter tries to be your mother. Oh, that's right. Renee can't hear me. Y'all realize how much shit I could talk right now? Y'all can't, because she'll see it. But I can. Oh, I love you, Renee. Have a great day, Christine. Thanks for coming in. Look it up. Sorry, there's only a small few of you that understand why I'm laughing right now. Anywho. Don't work too hard, but work just hard enough. Good morning, Mr. Jim. Did Nina wake you up early, or are you usually up this early because of Bristol? Oh, here we go. She's promoting herself again. No shame. That woman has no shame. With who's Thinda? And I'm so good at it too. Controlling her, that is. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so Tania was supposed to go live with her this week, but Tania's canceling. Already canceled. Because she's going back to Florida Friday. So she won't be having any auctions on Thursday. Good morning, Donna. I think so, unless it's my third personality, Pam. Good morning, Myra. How are you? I don't see you too much anymore, Myra. You must not enjoy night auctions or night chats. So good to see you. Coffee, as am I. Of course, coffee always wins. It's only 3 o'clock there. Have a cup of coffee and go to sleep in an hour. If I can keep up, I'm going to stick around till 7 Eastern. So I don't screw Larry over. I haven't been to a Larry Live in a long time. First few weeks of school, I'll be around in early morning because I just want to make sure Liam's getting up and doing what he's supposed to be doing. Once he gets back into the program, then I'll sleep in again. But I only sleep in usually till 10. But summer it's different. There's no time schedule except for on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. I have to be up by 10 on Tuesday and Thursday morning. And also, since I'm no big burn tonight, I was like, screw it, stay up late. And then all of a sudden it was 4 o'clock in the morning. What do you mean 10? Damn. I take it you've never slept until 10? At 10 o'clock is early for me. I hate it. Wait. Tania told me. Wait. I'm the one that just let her know that she wasn't coming. Oh my gosh. That's just so effed up. Tania lied to me. I'm going to beat her. It's not that hot over here. But yes, she should absolutely drink water anyway, but I don't know. Has it been like oddly cool for y'all, Pam, in Pennsylvania where you are? Like the past month, we're so. No, I'm not near Cleveland. Cleveland's probably like 20 hours away from me. Friday, Pam. her intention is to leave Friday. That's what she wants to do. As long as, well, I'm not going to say names. As long as everything goes right with her friend that's having, we'll say, procedure this week, Pam. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm very special. Not a little. And I know how you mean it, but I'm going to say it how I want it. I answered Renee, and I didn't write it in the chat. I don't know what to say. Wow. See, some of y'all been getting hit so hard with the heat. Y'all must have taken some of our heat. I don't, it's been weird. Like this whole last month, probably longer, has been like 70s, but low 70s. Every once in a while it gets like 78, but the humidity index has been very low. It's been so weird. Our nights have been like 50 degrees. It's 58 right now, which is unheard of for us this time of year. Oh, so Mr. Jib, did you wake up because you always wake up at this time, or did Nita wake you up to go potty? Y'all, if you didn't know, Mr. Jim got a new puppy, and she's gorgeous. Yeah, Kevin was live last night talking about it. He's somewhere down there in Florida. Oh, Nita, did it wake you up? She's still sleeping? So cute. See, that's me in Blue. When I go to my daughter's, Tamaja wants him in the crate, but Blue likes to sleep with me. She doesn't like that very much. But I love him sleeping in the bed with me. That's my Bubba. And it's crazy because when I've had dogs in the past, they were never allowed on the couch, and they were absolutely not allowed in my bed. But for some reason with Blue, he just has my heart, so he's not allowed on her couch. But when I'm there, he's sure as shit on that couch. Me too, Carolad. Always will. Pities are number one in my heart. Okay, there was something I was going to say to somebody, and I already forgot. Oh. Okay, Lee. It'll never happen, Pam. Never happen. Not unless it gets like so insane like it did that first time. But I doubt it. There'd have to be some type of insane, brand new thing they've never heard of that takes us over within 2 weeks. I just don't see it happening again. off to work, Annie, or going home? Sorry, I had to answer Renee since she can't hear me. We have a blue pit and Frenchie bulldog. Oh, I love that, Carol Ann. That's awesome. I would not want a Chihuahua though. I'm good. Blue's a blue nose as well. He has been okay. So I've had pit bulls all my life. American Stash Fire. I can never say that word. And then mixed pit. I mean, they were still pit, but just different mixes of pit bull breeds. And I have to tell you, this is my first blue nose. And it has been the most trying. He is the most stubborn, most willful, most hyperactive, high energy dog I've ever had when it comes to pit bulls. He's smart as all hell. And the dog could have been like a seek and find dog or a drug bust dog, without a doubt. His sniffer is amazing. But he's, you can train him easily. He's great at training, but he's a heavy puller. He's a barker. He wants what he wants, and if you don't give it to him, he will drive you freaking insane. He has aggressive issues while he's eating, and now he's starting to show aggression when he's sleeping. If you touch him, he'll growl at you. But I love him to death. But he needs Dog Daddy or Caesar. Because all my training techniques that I know, and I'm not saying I'm some expert, but they worked great in my past. And I always have a touch with the dogs. But Blue, man, he's on a whole other level. If y'all follow my shorts, you would see I have some fun with him. I actually have a bunch of shorts to post. I've been slacking. Oh, Larry, no, no, no. Definitely not like you at all. You're very chill, Larry. And he's 70 pounds, straight pure muscle. And granted, he's only 18 months old, but holy hell. But I love him. And he's a good dog. He just has some issues. We want to put him in boot camp. They take him for 2 weeks and just steady, hard training. It's like a military boot camp for your dog. And we have someone that comes highly recommended, and they're really good and know the breed and all that good stuff. But it's more than $3,000. That's a lot of money. Toby is 95 and biggest issue is around food and that he thinks he is 10 pounds. Yeah, Blue has food aggression, but it's turned into you put the food down and he won't eat it. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the short, but at one point I joked around, but literally I have to try something different with him every time to get him to eat. Because I don't want to sit there and hold the bowl for him to make him eat. I don't want to sit there and hand feed him. It's not helping. Because otherwise I continue to keep doing it. So I try things like, putting a pile of food here and a pile of food all the way over there. And that gets him to eat. And then we got one of those special mats with all the, sensory things on it. And he'll eat from that, but then he, now he's at the point where he won't eat from that anymore. It's just way too much. So he's become scared. And no one beats him or yells at him, but food is just, ugh. You have to stand there. He looks at you a million times. And if you walk away, he'll leave and follow you and sit down. But then if you talk to him or look at him, he'll growl. It's just craziness, y'all. For real. He has no other aggression issues. He loves all the other dogs. He loves all people. I mean, put a rabbit in front of him, he's going to chase it. Dog likes to chase bugs and eat bugs, so he has a high prey drive for sure, but he's good with all other dogs and cats, kids. He actually will cry if he sees a person and the person doesn't come to pet him. He'll sit, wag his tail like a crazy person, and cry until the person comes to pet him. Yeah, but the Lodi's no good for them. See, and we have him on a special food regimen. So people food is not part of it. But I get you. And I've even thought about doing peanut butter at the bottom so he gets a special surprise, but then I don't need him expecting it every time he eats. But what's crazy is you can give him a treat and pet him and everything's fine. It's just food, like dinner time, breakfast time and dinner. He's good with treats. Well, specific bones we can't give him anymore. Mr. Jim got to see that for himself. It was a bison bone. And I didn't realize it at the time, but he was guarding it. Possession guarding. And I thought it was, something was wrong with him. I thought he was hurt. We ended up taking him to the vet and everything. And Tamaja showed them the video. And even Tamaja didn't notice when she watched. Tamaja showed the vet the video. And they were like, he has a bone right there. He was guarding the bone. And we had never, experienced that with him. So we didn't even think twice about it. Hey, J Pimp. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I do all kinds of... I do extras of the stuff that is good for him and he likes. But my daughter doesn't like when I do that, so I try not to. Like, I'll make him scrambled eggs and put that mixed in with his food, and of course he eats it right up. No sitting, no acting weird about it. I give him broccoli. But I shouldn't be doing it because then he doesn't eat it when it's just normal food without all the extra attention. Leaves are already dropping? Damn, Pam. Yeah, I used to feed my other dogs like that, Carol Ann. My daughter's not, see, end of day, Blue is my daughter's. And I can suggest things and try to help, but if she's not feeling it, there's only so much that can be done. You do, EB. She changed her name. It's Carol Ann. You killed it. Oh no. We're not friends anymore, J Pimp. What do you mean, us? And it, 4:30 her time. It was 5 o'clock when I went live. Yeah, for sure, Caroline. And it's her first dog. Even though I've had dogs, it's her first dog. But he eats the good stuff, At least she listened to me when I said, because when they first got him, they had what's that shit called? Oh, I can't even think of it right now. But one of those regular, like Purina. I think it was Purina, but it was Purina Wildlife something or another that was supposedly good. It's not. One of the first ingredients is corn, which is no go, or the cornmeal. And so I explained that to her, and I showed her all the research about it, and I got her to put him on grain free and all that. And it's a great brand, Pure Balance, which is a Walmart brand, but it's really good for the dogs, and it's not overly expensive like Rachel Ray's and all the other natural shit. Right now, he's eating a bag of lamb. Lamb? Well, lamb's the main ingredient, so. But she's only had him a year now, so. It's a learning process. $58 here, Pam. Let's see. The high today is the hottest it's been in a minute. The rest of the week, 75, 74, 77. It's insane. 50 at night, 55. Weirdest shit ever. It's been nice electricity wise because I haven't had to use the air conditioning like usual. I mean, I keep it at 64, but like it doesn't have to kick on as much. It's nice. I will be sleeping right now. You mean you're going to sleep right now? Good morning, Miss Joni. I thought you were sleeping with Nina. What happened? Mr. Tim go wake you up? He did, didn't he? Yeah, it is. It is insane. Let's see. Pure Balance. Dog. Food. Lamb. Walmart. I'm just curious. Why is it acting like it doesn't have it? Yeah, for a 30-pound bag is $40, which isn't actually that bad compared to like Rachel Ray 15-pound bag is $30. So I'm not seeing any other natural ones right here. But like a 24 pack of the Pure Balance of cans, wet food, is only $10. I did a lot of research on Pure Balance. It's great for dogs. So it was nice. I was excited when I found that a while back. Good morning, Craig. Okay, so Carolyn, I love it cold. It has to be cold when I sleep because I have to have my blanket on. During the day, see, right now I only have one air conditioner running. My two others zonked out at the beginning of the summer. So usually I would put it at 66 for during the day and keep it at 64 at night. In the winter, my daughter absolutely hates coming here, and she hated it when she lived with me. You are not allowed to put this thermostat over 65. Don't care. You're cold? Go put a sweatshirt on. I like it cold. Carolyn, spicy. I love it. No. Yeah, I'm glad I don't live in Florida, Donna. I was talking about that earlier. I think I just said it too again. It's helped big time. Good morning, Dad's Vintage Garage. How are you? That's crazy, Annie. I don't miss the insane. Well, I have to say, Texas heat, Texas sun is different from New York sun. I literally started peeling like a month after I had come back. It's just the sun is different there. But when I was there, it wasn't that bad. It was in the 90s, no humidity. It was nice. Wow, Carolyn, that's way too much. That's insane. So let me fix you up, Craig. Um, I'm having issues with my electric bill because y'all know I have a landlord that's a piece of shit. But this building, let me just say, the electricity is messed up. Whereas I get my bill supposedly just supposed to be for my apartment. Come to find out, when my electricity got shut off from the piece of shit landlord, and I had 2 weeks of no electricity, I also found out from the upstairs neighbor that she had multiple outlets that weren't working because my electricity was off. So I discovered I am paying for her to run her air conditioning and two other outlets. One's a television, one's something else random. So yes, yeah, it's been hell. So I don't even know how much my electric bill truly is. But yeah, I'm paying for the woman upstairs to run her air conditioning. Nice, right? And I have to pay my electric bill because if I don't, I won't have electricity. Yeah, it's a hot mess, Andy. It's bad enough this man robbed me and my son, constantly shutting off my electric, my water, my hot water, turning off the main line of internet into the house. Yeah, it's just hell. It's just hell. And I recently talked to the investigator. They have camera footage. Okay, so I live across the street from, we'll just call it a mom and pop grocery store. Not a grocery store, a convenience store, gas station. And then diagonally from me is Cumberland Farms, which is another gas station. They have video footage from both gas stations, seeing the person come out of my house, go back in my house, come back out of my house. But they still want more evidence, which I don't get. But okay, so I had to have a DNA swab so they could not exclude, but you know what I mean. Alleviate, not alleviate, whatever that word is. So that way they could get more evidence to prove that someone else is in my house. I'm still waiting. I mean, the officer hasn't directly said it's him, but by the way he speaks, I think he's trying to tell me it is him. I know it's him. I never had a second guess. They knew exactly what window to come in. They knew I wasn't home. They knew exactly what to take. Anybody, random person came into my house. I'm a reseller, y'all. I have boxes everywhere. Why would they only take all my jewelry, the Oculus, and Liam's brand new laptop? That's all they took. They didn't take TVs. They didn't take the camera I use for when I go live. They didn't take the Xbox One. They didn't take all the random boxes I have in the living room of lots of inventory. Nope. They took exactly just my jewelry, the Oculus, and Liam's brand new computer. That's someone who knew what to get, where to get it, and get out. They didn't toss anything. They didn't even go in my bedroom. So, yeah. I have video cameras now, of course. And you know what's really nuts, y'all? The day I came to my house, I came the very next morning. So, I had come here to pick up because he was stealing my packages as well. So I came here to pick up my mail, and in the mail was a security camera. I was getting ready because I was getting ready to go to Texas the next week. So I wanted a security camera while I was gone and in Texas. Had I just come the night before and set that shit up. But then I also didn't have electricity at the time. So, like, he turned my electricity off. It was all set up. It's all premeditated. I know it is. So I just realized again, because I always keep forgetting. I was coming to set it up, but you need electricity for my camera to work. But now I have another camera that also works on batteries as well. So, in case that happens. But it's sad I have to go through all that because of my landlord. What's funny is Renee is having a completely different conversation in the chat because she has no idea what I'm saying right now. They're amazing. Nanny cameras are great because they're cheap, inexpensive, but they catch everything too. Window ACs runs off 110 your house. AC runs off 230. So if house AC runs all day and try to keep a bill as high as you can run window AC all day for less. Run ceiling fans. Oh, she's talking about window units instead of central air. Yeah, because central air was huger and it's covering more of your house. So yeah, of course. Yep, he stole quite a few packages from me, but what really sucks is the day he robbed me, he also took packages that were on the front door. But they were my birthday gifts from some people in the community. That was extra painful. And this is all over because this man thinks I owe him money. And he thinks I owe him $1,600. And he thinks that's because it's security and first month's rent. Y'all, when I moved in here, it was a different owner. He took over the building in February. So now he wants me to pay him a second security and a second first month's rent. Everything this man does is illegal. And then on top of that, he tried to serve me papers, which aren't legal papers, that I owe him like $6,000 because he's charging me an extra $1,000 for back payment of not paying him a security deposit. I'm like, please take me to court. Yeah. I could go on for hours about him and all this crazy. But then he'll sit and text me in the middle of the night saying how much he cares about us and he understands being a single mom. And will you come work for me? And I have all kinds of stuff that you could sell for me. And then he'll send me pictures of weed. And then he sends me pictures of this. And then he'll tell me stories about his life. And I'm just like, dude, you're freaking insane. And then out of nowhere, one night he'll text me at 3 o'clock in the morning, yelling and screaming at me. It's insane. Anyhow, let's get rid of that negativity. Y'all, we only got 10 more minutes. That's awesome, Carol Ann. What do you mean, what? Excuse me, what do you mean, what did I beat up? I didn't beat anything up. Oh, the banging. I was tapping the coffee grinds out of the K-cup. Another cup of coffee. No, Larry. Absolutely not. That's your spot. 7 o'clock is your spot. make it 4 in the morning over here. Thanks for the coffee in the middle morning. Have not done this since COVID. This was fun. Aw, I love you, Carol Ann. So what the fuck do I do now? Shit, I just spilled my coffee. Damn it. Larry goes on at 7, then Victoria goes on at 8. So you got coverage till at least 6 o'clock in the morning, Carol Ann. Because nobody's on after Victoria till way later. Well, I mean, there's other random people on, but I don't know who you like to visit or not. Yes, Larry, 7 o'clock's your spot. I'm not taking it over. You have people that depend on you at 7. Yes, Caroline. I'll be there too. I'll just be in the chat. You started earlier or later? Are you going to a 30-minute or an hour and a half? So you're only going to do a 30-minute show now? Larry, I heard a rumor you now exercise on a bike during your life. Oh, so you're going to start doing a 30-minute show? That's it? I still always get a notification every day, even though I haven't been able to come in a long time for your show. You stopped because everyone said it was boring. Good for you for trying something different, Larry. Joe's going to wake up. I'm going to pretend I'm asleep. Good luck. Bye, J-Pip. Were you wearing a helmet, Larry? That's funny. Sorry, y'all. Renee's in my messenger, distracting me. No, I was not so glad I didn't fall. You wanted to fall? No, I was not. So glad I didn't fall. Okay, punctuation is everything. So now I understand what you were saying. See how easy it looks like you said? No, I was not so glad I didn't fall. Compared to, no, I was not so glad I didn't fall. That's how we create funnies. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end it. So you can go get yourself a cup of coffee, a drink, an energy drink, a soda, a tea, a water, whatever it is you desire, or go use the bathroom, or do absolutely nothing, or go to bed. Because Larry's on in like 30 seconds. So again, here's Larry's link for his live. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And we'll do it again sometime. Don't know when. Otherwise, have an amazing day, y'all.